Yo, what's going on? It's day 2 of the 7-day weed-free completion experience. Now, if you are following this along day by day, great job. You made it today too. If you're someone who is familiar with, taking a week-long break, then this is nothing new for you. If anything, what's up? Welcome. Keep doing you. Now, if you're someone who has never gone a week without never gone a week weed free before, at least in a long time, also great job. Getting through that first day is one of the most difficult parts of this journey. And I know for me, getting through that first day is kind of like the hardest part. Now, for you, maybe day 1 was a struggle. Maybe you were dealing with headaches, jitters, fatigue, or just pure cravings, right? On that note, I have a practical tip for you. Instead of calling them cravings, call them challenges or call them opportunities. The power of language is underrated. And the people who are some of the most powerful people in this world, most empowered people, not powerful as in force, they understand and utilize the power of language. And so if you're going to call it a craving, that word in itself creates a sense of angst and stress and inability to fulfill a desire. And so you're going to be left with this experience of lack, right? I was just talking to a client of mine, and the way I describe cravings is like an itch that you just can never scratch, right? But if you call it something like a challenge, then you remove some distance away from the emotional attachment to cravings. And you start to look at it more as an obstacle to win. And if you then change it from the word craving to opportunity, then you start to look for solutions on how to win this thing, all right? But as long as you entertain these craving conversations, this, the classic narrative of, what's the big deal? It's just weed. Oh my gosh, I just want to smoke. It is in your best interest to not listen to that. Now, I know easier said than done, right? Easier said than done. But the only way you're ever going to have a sense of power and control, the only way these cravings are going to decrease in intensity is if you stop giving them your power, right? You got to stop. You're the one in control here. You get to say what you do, all right? The issue is that whenever the voice of weed came into your head, you'd always say yes, right? No sense of resistance to the cravings at all in your past, right? And so right now, the cravings come up and they're trying to get you to fall because the cravings think you're weak. Because in the past, you've demonstrated weakness. And so the cravings think that they can just walk all over you. And fair enough, you've let the cravings walk all over you. But you're someone right now who's demonstrating discipline, strength, self-control, self-awareness, right? You're someone who's now training yourself to succeed. You're training yourself to have integrity, to follow through on your word, right? But you have to earn it. You have to earn a sense of confidence. You have to earn a sense of integrity. You don't just get it for free. You don't get to call yourself disciplined if you don't exercise discipline. And so I know it might hurt a little bit right now. There's a conflict within you, right? The stoner you and the disciplined you. The version of you that fails, the version of you that succeeds. And I know for some of us, man, you're so used to failing in this area of your life that it's almost like you want to fail because it feels more normal to fail. I get it, man. I get it. Some of you are going to have to really fight for what you deserve. And I know in the heat of the moment when the cravings hit, it may feel like you are It may feel like you are punishing yourself. I know, man, I know. When the cravings hit, all of a sudden, all you can feel is the pain of not being stoned, or the pain of not being able to join your friends, or the pain of, whatever stress you might be dealing with in that moment. All right. And so in addition to that, right now is probably a great time for you to start discovering what other coping mechanisms you can go to, right? Because basically what's happening for a lot of us is there are certain situations where we utilize marijuana, and it's probably more than one. It's probably more than 10, right? When you're stressed, you want to smoke. When you want to hang out with others, right? To socialize, you want to smoke. When you're bored, you want to smoke. When you need to eat, you want to smoke. When you need to sleep, you want to smoke. When you're done with a day's work, you want to smoke. That's already 6, right? And there's a million others. And so the issue is you have a million different cues that go, time to smoke weed. A million of them. For some of us, it's the first thing when you wake up. It's something you've done for years, is smoke weed. And so you just have a million different things in the day that are like, weed time, marijuana time, blunt time, right? And so what you're going to want to do is look for other ways to decompress, other ways to entertain, other ways to celebrate, other ways to feel connected. And I know that might seem a lot. It's the price of admission to having a better life. It's the price you must pay, yo. It's the price you must pay. Either accept the terms of agreement, step up to the plate, and make the changes you must make, or accept that you are not willing to fight and change your life. And accept the choice powerfully. Don't say you want something, but then not put in the work. That doesn't make any sense, right? And I get it, you have good intentions, but it's not just about the reward at the end of the road. It's the road that you have to walk to get there. And so in these 7 days, you're going to face some certain challenges, okay? But this also could be one of the greatest opportunities of your life. Finally, some time away from THC to really be with yourself and to work through certain emotions that you've really put way down in the back of your subconscious. You get to be more of an independent person, right? Day 2, we're already almost halfway there, yo. Keep at it. I'll see you on day 3. Again, I don't know why I mean to do peace, not 3, all right? Peace, Jesus Christ.